Hey everyone, huge news for all you SSC JSA/LDC aspirants out there. The Staff Selection Commission has just released a really important, long-awaited result. So let's dive right in and see what's up.
You heard it right. The wait is finally over. You know that result for the JSA/LDC exam that was on hold? The one for the super sought-after Ministry of External Affairs, the MEA Cadre? Well, it's officially been declared. I know so many of you have been waiting for this one.
Okay, so the first question on everyone's mind is probably, why was this result held back? I mean, if you remember, the main final result for JSA/LDC was already out on June 26th, right? But the MEA Cadre, it was just nowhere to be seen on that list.
And the reason for the delay is actually pretty simple. The official notice says that at that time, the MEA Cadre had reported non-availability of vacancies. It's as simple as that. I mean, you can't really declare a result if the department hasn't even reported any open positions, right? Makes sense. But things have changed. The department has now come forward and clarified the final number of vacancies. So, what's the new situation? Let's take a look. All right, so check this out. It all boils down to just one single number. As you can see for the Ministry of External Affairs Cadre Cell, there are 0 vacancies for SC and ST. But, and this is the important part, there is 1 vacancy under the unreserved or UR category. Just one, so this whole thing, it was all about finding that one single candidate. So, now that this one vacancy is confirmed, SSC went ahead and released the final result. So, let's get to the good stuff. Who got selected and what was that all-important cutoff score? And no surprises here. Against that one UR vacancy, exactly 1 candidate has been recommended for the post. A massive congratulations to that one successful candidate, whoever you are. That's a huge achievement.
And here it is, the number that made all the difference. The final cutoff, the total marks of the selected candidate, is 198.50. Just think about that. That's the score it took. It really shows you just how intense the competition is for a single government seat.
Okay, this brings us to a really important topic, something that's super critical in these exams, the tie-breaking rule. You know, what actually happens if 2 candidates get the exact same marks? How do they decide?
It's a question I get all the time. Sir, what happens in a tie? How does SSC rank us? It's a great question, and luckily, there's a very clear step-by-step official method that they follow.
All right, let's break down exactly how this tie resolution works. First up, they look at the marks you got in Paper 1. Simple enough. If it's still a tie, they then compare the marks in just Part A of Paper 2. Still tied? Okay, then they look at the total marks in Paper 2. And, if you can believe it, if there's still a tie after all of that, the final factor is age. The older candidate gets the higher rank. See? It's a very logical process. Okay, so the result is out, the cutoff is known, but we're not done yet. What happens next? There are a few more really important points that you need to know.
First, and I can't stress this enough, this result is purely provisional, okay? It's not final. Your selection depends on you clearing the identity verification process, where they check your photograph, your signature, all that stuff. And one more thing, and this is for everybody who took the exam, the detailed marks for all candidates, whether you qualified or not, will be uploaded on the Commission's website very soon.
And just to really hammer this point home, listen to the official language from the notice itself. It says, and I'm quoting here, "The list of the candidates is purely provisional and subject to their fulfilling all the eligibility conditions." So yeah, it just confirms that there are still steps ahead, like document verification, before anything is 100% final. So, what's the takeaway? Keep a close watch on the official SSC website because that's where your detailed marks are going to pop up. ओके, सो अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगी हो तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें और कमेंट करके बताएं अगर आप किसी स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक पे वीडियो